got faith of the heart, knowing where my heart can take me. I've got strength in my soul. I can do most anything. I've got faith in the heart. Yeah? It's the song from Enterprise. Shut up, I'm a nerd, I know it, I own it, I love it. Hey Ragamuffins, and welcome. It is Wednesday, day for the regular recording. If you tend to hear a little bit of music, my daughter is in her bedroom and she has music going. So anyway, I'm here to do a quick get ready with me / review of two products that I decided to do together just because they work really well together. The first is the new Physicians Formula Touch of Glow Nude Wear Concealer, Highlighter, and Touch-Up Tool. First of all, obviously, can you not tell how freaking precious is this package? We've got this beautiful pinky cream, and then we've got the beautiful rose gold. And this says it has Perfecting Nude Pigments. It's Perfecting All-in-One Miracle Tool. Adds a touch of radiance with each stroke. Dark circles, fine lines, shadows, and signs of fatigue appear to vanish for a beautiful bare skin effect. Restores the glow of natural naked skin instantly. 100% nude pigments deliver a skin glowing finish. These special translucent pigments appear virtually invisible, allowing skin's natural radiance and color to shine through. Airy formulas are infused with a natural extract that allows skin to breathe as if completely in the nude. Okay, so I have already used this product. I've had a really hard time with finding a nice highlighter / concealer that doesn't make me look completely gray underneath my eyes, because I do have a lot of blue and purple tones to my under eye circles. This stuff is amazing, and when I start applying everything, you will see why. I really love this. I'm going to go back and get another package of it, just because I'm worried that when I finally do run out, I'm not going to be able to find any. The next thing I'm going to be reviewing while I'm getting ready is the new Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Cosmeceutical Youth Boosting Spotless Foundation and Brush. It has SPF 15. I'm sure you guys have already seen some reviews on this. Reduce the appearance of spots, 67% weightless foundation serum, instant spotless coverage, look up to 10 years younger instantly. Okay, now I got this in the color, what color did I get? I got this in the color light. It does run dark for a light shade. I picked this up in the shade light. I have been wearing this every day this week. I picked this up over the weekend, which is why I wanted to do the review, because I have really dry skin. As I've mentioned in videos before, Young, Wild, and Polished Nicole, I absolutely love and adore her. She did a review on this, and I had already started wearing this when I watched the review. I wanted to wait before I watched anybody's reviews. I wanted to see how I already started to feel about it. So I do have some mixed reviews regarding this, but anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So obviously it comes with this cute little brush, which, as you can see, I tried to use. This did not work for me. I'm sure I can find something else to use this with, but as far as with the foundation, not so much. So here's the bottle, and this is what it looks like. On the back, it shows that it's SPF 15 and that it is in the color light. It has a little dropper on top, and so you just suck the product up and then you drop it on your brush. That is not how I apply this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is shake up my primer. I've already cleansed my skin and moisturized my skin. And I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and I have been using this with this foundation, and it does work extremely well together. And again, if you see me looking to the left, it's just because I'm able to see myself. The way that my setup is right now, I don't have any room to put a mirror. Now, I haven't really been using a pore minimizing primer lately. If you watched my review on the RoC Daily Resurfacing Discs, I have to do an update, a 1-week update also. My pores are like vanishing, like they are getting so small. It's pretty darn cool. Like, I'm really, really happy with those cleansing discs. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the foundation. I have been using this with 2 different brushes. The first brush I've been using is my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I know it has to be cleaned. And I've also been using my Real Techniques Stippling Brush. Now I'm going to go ahead and use it with the stippling brush today and not the Expert Face Brush, because this tends to put it on a little bit heavier, even though obviously that is not the intention for it. Okay, so obviously, as I mentioned before, I don't apply it to the brush. This is what I do. If you guys think it's unsanitary or whatever, I'm sorry, but this is just how it is. It's easier for me to just take it and kind of drop a little and just sort of spread it as I go. And that might seem like a lot of foundation, but it is what it is. Okay. And then I just start stippling in the foundation. Now, this does run fairly dark. They did not have a fair when I was there. I don't know if they have a fair color in this. They literally only had light and medium. That was all that Ulta had in stock when I went and picked this up. And I'm just going to do half of my face first, just so that you guys can see the difference that this foundation does, at least for my skin. And just stipple that in, give it a little swirl on the nose and up here on the forehead. Okay, this is just one application of this foundation. As you can see, oops, excuse me. As you can see, it really did even out my skin tone. I don't have a lot of hyperpigmentation on this side of my face. This is the side of the face that, you know, you really see the hyperpigmentation and where my foundation really gets put to the test. But it does, I mean, hello? Hello? I really like the way it lays on my skin. It doesn't feel slick. It doesn't feel like it is sliding around on my skin. So I don't know if that's just because of the chemical makeup of my skin or if it's because of the primer that I use. I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other side. And I think my daughter hears me doing the video because all of a sudden her music stopped. Do, 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 do. And there. And there. Alrighty. Then again, just gonna stipple that in. And I haven't tried this with my Real Techniques Expert Face Sponge yet, but I do plan on doing it. Obviously, I know that it's going to give it a more sheer coverage. I mean, don't get me wrong, by using the stippling brush, I get a little more sheer than if I use the Expert Face Brush, because the Expert Face Brush really buffs it into my skin. And I get a really dewy glow with this foundation. I have tried it without the primer, and it's the same effect. I still get a very dewy glow on my skin. It's easier for me to do it this. I'll get you up there like that. Okay. And with this part, I'm just gonna blend that in really, really well. Okay, so now that I have gone ahead and done the other side of my face, as you can see, you can still see some of the spots on my face, which is fine. The box claims reduces the appearance of spots 67%. So I would say it definitely does what it says it's gonna do. You can apply another layer for the sake of this tutorial. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna apply another layer of foundation or not, because I don't want it. It can look cakey. I did discover that. It can look cakey. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit more right here on the outside of my cheeks. A little more there. We'll just get everything right now. Boop, 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 if it wants to come out. There we go. Just go ahead and finish this up. You know, it's funny when you do these and you look at the timer and you're like, 10 minutes has gone by already. How much am I going to be able to cut out when I'm editing? Okay, so there we go. That is 2 layers of the foundation. I really like the way my skin looks. It really does even out my skin tone completely, and it just gives my face this beautiful glowy look. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the Touch of Glow Nude Wear. It's a concealer and a highlighter. As I mentioned before, I have a really hard time finding a concealer and highlighter that works well. I usually use the Rimmel Match Perfection in the color Light. This color is Nude Glow. That's the actual color. They didn't have any other colors, so I don't know what other shades come in this particular product. It is a twist up top. And get a little bit of product. And what I've been doing with this is just starting right here. And I've been blending this in with my fingers because it's giving it a little better, I can't talk. It's giving it a little more coverage than if I were to use, say, my face sponge. It does an amazing job of highlighting and covering up my red spots, which I'm super, super excited about. Let's get you in there, please. Thank you. Okay, so I start by blending this in with my finger and then I finish it up with a brush. Just get in here so that the heat from my fingers will help emulsify it a little bit. And then I just start patting in. And as you can see, it's providing a beautiful highlight and it's not enhancing or drawing attention to my under eyes like my other highlighters and concealers have done in the past. Okay, and then I go back in with, where did it go? I know you're in here somewhere, you little booger. Here we go. This is my BH Cosmetics, they call this the small face brush, but then I just go back in and just sort of pat in, get it up in there, and get it into the creases and all of that good stuff. And just make sure I've really got it blended in well, especially on my forehead. There you go. Not a huge difference, but for me, I really just want that subtle look of just a tiny bit of highlight on my face. So those are those 2 products. These are the 2 products that I am reviewing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop really quick. I'm going to finish up my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and we're really just going to get into the nuts and bolts of these 2 products and what I think about them. I want you to know. Okay, I'm back and my makeup is done. I went ahead and used my Urban Decay Shattered Face Case. I wound up using, oh my gosh, what colors? I used Shakedown Remix Nameless. I used Shakedown and Bleach on my eyes, and then I used my 24/7 pencil. I also used my Color Whisper in Ooh La Lilac, and I put a little bit of my lip crayon on top of it. So, what do I think of this foundation? I actually really like the way my face looks. I'm so excited. Like, it's really difficult. I'm gonna come close though, so that you guys can get a peek. Ooh, hello, how are you? Is this close enough? How y'all doing? Mwah. Now, I have noticed that it does cling to this dry patch right here. Can't really do much about that. It doesn't matter how much I moisturize, how much I exfoliate, I still have this dry patch. But overall, I really like this foundation. Pretty darn good. It lasts through an entire shift at work. When I recorded last night my video for my Rag & Makeup TV blog, where it shows me taking off my makeup, I had this on for 9 hours. So, I mean, obviously it fades. I say 6 hours. You might be pushing 7 before you really do notice any difference, but then again, it does completely depend on the type of skin that you have. After watching Nicole's review over at Young, Wild, and Polished, even though I'd already been wearing it for a couple days, I honestly expected myself to kind of like fall out of love with this, but I'm not yet. So I am really, really enjoying this, and then as I mentioned before, I'm in love with this product, and I honestly don't know if I will ever replace this as my highlighter concealer because it gives me just the right amount on my face, and it's not heavy, and it doesn't settle into my creases. So I'm going to top everything off with my Victoria's Secret Berry Kiss, which, if this was ever one of your favorite fragrances from Victoria's Secret, of course they discontinued it, but you can buy it online on certain websites. So just Google Victoria's Secret Berry Kiss and you can find this. So there you have it. That is my Get Ready With Me / review of the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation and also the highlighter concealer stick. I think these products are great. I think they work phenomenally well together. They do have a concealer, like a Youthful Wear Spotless Concealer, and then they have the powder. Because of my age, I do stray away from powders, but I might be willing to go and pick it up and try it out, but I am going to be picking up the concealer just to see how the concealer itself is, because like I said, this little freckle right here, he doesn't want to go anywhere. So not that I mind him, but it would be nice if every once in a while I could cover him up and, you know, just see how it is. So there you have it, that's it. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember, you can stalk me on social media. You can follow me at Facebook at Rag & Makeup TV. You can follow me at Twitter at Sammy_Jane. You can follow my blog, theraggedlife.blogspot.com, where I will have little videos on the blog that will not be featured here on YouTube. So you might want to check those out because they'll just be little, you know, little fun treats throughout the week. And remember, there's new videos here on the Rag & Makeup TV every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can check out my daily vlog channel, which is The Ragged Life. So remember to tell the ones that you love them, and don't forget to love yourself because that is the hardest thing that we can do. Until next time, bye!